Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to part 3 of house number 5. So today we're going to try to finish up the first floor. We're going to start it, hopefully finish it up, and hopefully get started on the second floor. So basically, last part I told you guys to fill in everything besides the garage area. And the garage area is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So on the 9th block, make your wall. So you should have 8 blocks long for your garage, so you could easily fit a car in here. So basically you're just going to do it from here around, so you have 8 blocks in the middle, and then just have it come across. So as you can see, I do have a layout already made, like not made, but like laid out a little bit, and that's just because I already have the original house made over there, and I did like that interior, so I'm trying to kind of stick with it a little bit. So first off, let's start off with what the materials we're going to need. We are going to need snow, quartz slabs maybe, anvils, birchwood planks, blue wool. Obviously, we're going to need more than just that throughout the house, but let's start off with the blue wool. The whole point of the blue wool is to go around the windows and kind of bring your attention to some of these walls when you walk in the room. So basically, the blue is going to go around all the windows that are 1 block back. So basically every single window in this house. The second floor, we can change the color if we want, like for each room. But just for now, we're just going to keep it the way it is. And so basically that's it for those windows on the bottom. So how about we start off by the garage area. So what we're going to do is we have this line of snow already. But starting from here, we're going to count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks, okay? Now, we want 4 blocks of walking space when we get in the door. So we're going to turn this and have it come out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it should stop where this first door is over on the left side if you're facing the front of the house. So it should end right here, okay? Next, what I want you guys to do is starting right here, right next to this window by the gray wall, we're going to have it come up to, just like this. And we can have a usual wall, but what I want to do is let's take out some white carpet, which is right here. Actually, take out gray carpet. Ooh, actually no, sorry guys, take out blue carpet or both. Let's see how they both look. So what you're gonna do, Jax, can you please get down? Oh, get down, kitty cat. Whoop! I finally let him in. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stack this up 1, 2, 3, basically 4 blocks, even with where the second floor is gonna go. So, actually we need to move this down 1 more block. So we should have 3 blocks left in here. Now let's start off with the gray wool and see how that looks. So basically it's supposed to be like right there, so it's kind of like a shelf that you can see through. But let's try the blue wool. So the blue wool looks like this. I'm actually not sure which one I like more. So how about we wait and see like how we like it. So we have almost everything laid out already. Let's come over to this back door here. What we're going to do is we're going to count out 1, 2, 3, 4, and then come back 3 to the outside wall. So basically you should have a 3x3 square set on the inside here. Now this is going to be the bathroom, so we're just going to stack this up now. And yeah, so like I said, this is going to be the bathroom, because I know I don't add too many bathrooms in a lot of my houses, but this one I decided to. And the door, we're just going to make it even with here. So really simple, there it is. Let's come also back to the garage area. So we already have this wall, but we're gonna continue the wall out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. Okay. Now the outside wall for the garage wall itself, Jax, we're gonna count out basically 2 blocks from the corner here and on the 3rd block, and we're just gonna have it come all the way over and across. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. Let me lock him out of the room. Come here. Okay. So he keeps playing with my rug, and that's what, if you guys can hear that, that's what the noise was. So basically we have this wall here, and then 2 blocks away, we want to add a 2x2 wall here. Now, I want this to be like a little closet area, kind of like a pantry for the kitchen, because the kitchen is going to be here. And the whole point of this house is I want to try to keep it like really open, because that's how a lot of modern houses are. They're very open on the inside. And basically, that's it for this part. Not this part, but that. So next, all you have to do is stack up all these walls. It's about 4 tall from what we already have laid down. and basically just fill in every single wall here. And yeah, so the whole point of this layout, like I said, I want it to be very open because, again, I've seen so many modern houses have open designs. I feel like that's a real modern thing. Like, people want a lot of openness in their houses, and that's what the modern, I think, does. So, perfect. Let's stack up these walls as well. And we also might need to take out some regular snow, because I do have a couple design ideas I want to try later on. Now this wall, stack this one up as well. Now you can actually stack this wall up 1 block taller than all the rest of them, or maybe even 2 blocks taller. Just like that. Because this is going to be the wall that we use for the inside. And I do want to go check on one thing real quick. So that is a even wall that goes all the way. Oh, get out. Okay. So I saw what I need to see. So this wall right here, where we have the carpet, we're going to stack this all the way up to the ceiling and just have it come back down. So we should look like that so far. Now we're going to have this wall come over and connect with it. Okay. Now the whole point of this is where we're going to kind of see like everything outside the window, and you have this big open area, and the rest of the space we can actually fill this in completely for this wall alone, not every other wall. And basically just make this into a solid wall. Boop. And perfect. We're looking fantastic so far. This wall here, at least this tiny piece, you can stack this up as well. This will be part of the balcony. So next, we need to figure out what kind of stairs we want to use. So we're getting ready to use our anvils, so we'll keep those in our inventory. And let's use spruce wood stairs. So what we're going to do, we're going to start right here on this last block, and we're just going to stack it up, just like usual stairs, going up to the second floor. So the second floor starts, so I do want to keep this in mind. So let me take out my birch wood. We need to know where the second floor starts, just so we know. And it starts right here. So, yep, so perfect. So basically, let's get rid of the 2 snow blocks right there next to the window. Then all the ones next to this going across, we're going to get rid of. But this one, we're going to have it come over and across so the anvils don't fall. And perfect. Okay, so again, this looks really open, and that's what I want. Now take your anvils and just come over and connect the 2. And obviously make sure you don't put it where you actually get up the stairs with your, upstairs with your stairs. Okay, next, I want you to take your snow, and you're going to use the snow and place it on each stair, just like this. And then you're actually going to make a solid wall here. Now, we can use this if we wanted to for like a closet area or something like that. We could do something with this area. We could even just add like a small little wall of color here if we even want to do that. Which actually isn't a bad idea. It brings the focus to that wall as soon as you walk in. So we could even just put like blue wool here. And again, it's just something that catches your eye when you walk in. And we could even do this with everything like that. So now your stairs have a little bit more design and stuff like that, instead of just a solid white wall. Yeah, so here are your stairs. Again, really simple. But I do want you to take out, you can either use anvils for this or like glass panes, but you could put your anvils like this going up. Which again, it doesn't look bad. I'm not sure if I would rather have that or the glass panes. I'm going to go with the glass panes. It doesn't look right having these go up. These look good for railings. Because like when the tops connect, but when the tops don't connect, this kind of looks weird in my opinion. So take out your glass panes, and basically you're just going to add your railing here, and connect it to that one. And notice I made it to where each glass pane is actually connecting with each other. I did that on purpose. It just looks better in my opinion. But yeah, okay, so we're looking good. We have a lot done. So next, what should we do? I feel like we should add a TV. I want the living room to be here, but I also want a fireplace. So the way we're going to do this is obviously take out some nether rack for your fireplace. You will need some snow. You will need a quartz slab. What else could we need? And I guess we'll see like what else we need along the way. But we want the nether rack to go right here in the middle. So the fireplace itself will be 3 wide. Then we're gonna put snow around it. Now don't worry about the snow melting. I'm sure I don't have to tell you guys that anymore. Now we want this to kind of be like a modern fireplace. So we're gonna have it only be 1 block tall, like this, okay? And then we're just gonna stack up the rest of this wall here. And we could even use maybe gray wool for this, which actually might look really good. I've seen that used a lot in modern houses. Like the fireplace is always like a different color. So we're actually gonna try to use gray wool for this and see how it looks. Only problem is I'm worried that it's gonna catch on fire, even with fire spreads turned off. But I guess we'll have to see. So when you walk in, here's your fireplace. We're just gonna stack it up, just like that. So again, it kind of catches your eye, really. So here's the fireplace, and I want the TV to be like up here. So what I'm thinking for the TV, what if we take some black wool, or let's take out some white carpet. We will also need white wool. And we'll use cyan wool for the actual screen. So we'll make it 3 wide up here. What you're gonna do, you're gonna put your white wool on both sides of it. Okay, just like that. And then I want you to take some string, and the string is to keep the carpet up. And it's supposed to look like a flat screen TV up on the wall. Whoop, put that one in the wrong area. And basically, we're just adding the carpet here, and do the same thing on the top. And voila, now we have a HD TV on the wall, right above the fireplace. And we could even, let's try moving this down 1 more block, because I feel like that's a little bit too tall. So let me take out my gray wool again, and let's fix this. So we're gonna try putting it here instead. So, right above the fireplace again, let's move the string down. And we can light the fire now if we want to see how everything works. Fire spread is turned off for me. Now, if you're doing this on PC, turning off fire spread is a little bit more difficult from what I've heard, so hopefully that won't affect you guys. Okay. So what you're gonna do is just put your white wool on both sides like we did earlier. Well, why can't I put it? Oh, there's string. Okay. We need the string in the middle again. So let's put the cyan wool away. The string will go across the fire now. Basically, we just have to get the ones here. Boom, and boom. I actually feel like that looks a little bit better. It's not as tall, so it looks better in my opinion. And plus you have the fireplace there. So we can even get rid of some of this gray wool here up until the 2nd floor. And you can get rid of all of it if you want. And what this kind of does, this gives us more space to work with for the living room. So I just got rid of everything. And nothing's catching on fire, which is a good sign. Do we want to put... Let's leave it for now. So, we're looking really good. Now, for the kitchen, I want to use gray wool again. I like using gray wool a lot. So, for the kitchen, you will need gray wool. You will need gray carpet, which is here. You will need string again, which we should have in our inventory. Along with, you will need powered rails with a minecart with a hopper. You also need tripwire hooks and probably some other materials along the way. But for now, I think this is fine. So our kitchen, as we said, is over here. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take our gray wool and basically we're going to make the kitchen too wide. Like the countertops too wide, just like this. Now, obviously, it does take up more space doing it this way, but I'm okay with it. And what I want to do is I want the sinks to be right here. What we're going to do for the sinks is take your powered rail and put them down in between, and take your minecart with a hopper and put these down on the track. As you can see, it looks like a sink. So really simple, and then put your tripwire hooks above it. Voila, now you have your sink. Now, for your furnaces, what you're going to do, which is something else I forgot to mention, the furnaces, we're just going to have 2 of them. We're just going to put them here. And next, all we're doing is taking your gray wool and put it 1 block above everything and stack it up 3 blocks tall. Now, you might be asking yourself, like, 3 blocks tall? That's pretty tall. It is, but you'll see why. So, what you're going to do is we're going to get rid of this block here above the sink. And we're going to get rid of 1 here and 2 here. Now, here's what you're going to do. You're going to put your string below everything, like this. And put it above here. And did I actually get those put down? I'm not sure if I did or not. Actually, we might not need to because there's stuff there behind. Hey, perfect. So basically, all you're doing, you're taking your carpet and you're putting it to look like that's the shelf itself. So voila. Now you don't have to have this be too tall if you want. With mansions and stuff, it's a little bit easier and looks a little bit better. But for a small house like this, I think it's fine. Alright, so we're looking good. But then we're not done. You need to take your string and have your string come all the way across in front of the doors that we already have. And you'll see why. The reason for that is you're going to take your gray carpet out again and put it on top. And now it looks like these are what shuts the cabinets. So voila, now we have a modern kitchen, I think. And wow, we're still good over here. I'm just going to get rid of this gray wool here and replace it with birch. We're good. Boom. I think the house is looking fantastic so far. It has a modern feel to it as soon as you walk in. One thing I was kind of thinking about, what if we took the snow and made like a pillar just right there? It kind of separates things a little bit, but it's just enough. So next, let's work on the living room. Living room, we're going to use quartz stairs and quartz slabs for the couches. What we're going to do is the main couch is going to be right here. And you're going to make it too wide with your stairs. And we're going to stop it there. And let's have it connect to the wall. Just like this. Now, I actually we want a corner stair here on the ends like this. But what you want to do next is take your quartz slab and just place your quartz slabs in front. So now I like that couch design. It looks a little bit different. It looks odd, but I like it. Now we're just going to add a chair right here. And the chair, really simple. You're just going to do something like this. And voila, now we have our living room taken care of. And we could add carpet in here. For carpet, I like to use light gray with orange. Now the design I like to do is take the light gray, have it come across and be too wide, like this. And then take your gray and have the gray be too wide. Actually, yeah, the gray's too wide. Then have one layer of orange followed along with the light gray again. I don't know, it's just, I like that design a lot. So there's our carpet, and we can even shorten this up a little bit if we want, so it kind of looks like this. Which, again, it still doesn't look too bad, so I don't mind it. We could even shorten it up by 1 on both sides here. And let's do the same thing so we can still see, oh, I need to replace that. So we can still see a little bit of everything that we need. And you put my string back with, was that white carpet? I believe it was. And put this one here, and voila. Oh, and you put that one. Perfect, so everything's taken care of for that. What am I missing? We're missing a dining room table. Now, for the table, we can use glass panes with, let's use white carpet, or let's use light gray with some string. Okay, and then for the seats, we will use stone slabs with trapdoors. So the table is going to be here. Now we don't have all the space in the world, so we're just going to make the table 3 wide with the light gray carpet on top, just like this. And what you're going to do is just going to place your stone slab here and here. You should have a 1 black gap in between, and your trapdoors will go on the back of the stone slabs. And voila. And now we have that taken care of. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we haven't gotten done yet. I think we're actually done. I mean, we have our kitchen, we have the living room, the bathroom. We can just do that real quick. Now for the bathroom, we're going to change the floor up a little bit. We're going to put it as, let's use block of emerald. And I do this a lot because in a lot of texture packs, emeralds actually look really good. And in this texture pack, they look okay. They don't look the best, but they look okay. And so what we're going to do here, we're going to use block of quartz, quartz stairs, and we're going to use a cauldron because we don't have enough space to do the same sink that we did over there. So all you're going to do is you're going to place this here, and this kind of looks like your toilet with a quartz slab on top. Now here's your toilet. Okay, in the sink, we'll just go here, and voila. And all we have to do is just put a finishing touch little door to finish that off, and perfect. Hey! So we're looking great. I'm liking the design of this house a lot so far, and we're not even done with it yet. So The foyer area is this area. We're going to get rid of all this birch wood here because the foyer is always a different material than the rest of the house, at least most of the time. So we got rid of all that. And what I wanted to use is, what if we used, what would be a good material? We could use chiseled quart blocks for this. And basically what I'm just going to do is just put these down. Now in this texture pack, I'm using the city texture pack. If you guys were wondering, it looks like, what is supposed to be the air ducts for a city, which I just don't mind. They just don't look too bad for houses, so I don't mind it too much. But now we walk in, we have everything taken care of. Here's the foyer area. And if you even wanted to change the doorways up a little bit, you can put furnaces in for the doorways to kind of give it a nice transition. And voila, we can even do the same thing for this here. For that one there, I actually don't suggest that one. It actually looks a little weird. And I'm still debating if we need this pillar or not. What if we did something like this? To where we had that, but then we added a cobblestone wall with a fence. It's like something like this. I don't think that looks too bad. It actually opens it up a little bit more. So we actually might keep that instead. So I will see you guys next part. What I want you guys to do by next part is we're just going to fill in everything with our birchwood planks besides the spots by the big windows that we've already taken care of and talked about so many times. So just take your birch wood, fill everything in, and I will see you guys next part. Bye bye.